Yo, it's your boy Church News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the love, support. Thanks for everybody who subscribed to my channel. If you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. Make sure you smash that like button, join the membership. Actually, join both of my channels, Church News 3837 and Swiper 3837. Shout out my boy C Hood, man. Y'all run this page up. Shout out Jay at JPay Beats. Do mix and mastering on the music, man. If you need anything involving music, man, holla at JPay Beats on all platforms. Shout out all my moderators, man. The live was lit yesterday, man. I'm going live tonight. But enough of that, man. NoLimit Kyro, man. NoLimit Kyro, good dude. Shout out NoLimit. You know, I always told y'all stories about NoLimit, like my friend Daz and Romel. You know, I'm talking about who was killed. Daz was killed on the party line, but Romel was killed. You know, I'm talking about in NoLimit. You know, right across your eight, one block over. So shout out to them. Shout out, rest in peace to Big Wet, Randy, Carmichael, and the other fallen soldiers that dead, Slim, and all them. NoLimit Kyro, man, he was on DJU. Shout out to DJU, man. He doing this thing, you can't deny it, you can't hate it, man. You know what I'm talking about? All players fuck up and make mistakes, you know. And everybody else, you know, they seem like they doing interviews with him. But NoLimit Kyro was in DJU, and DJU was asking him about Mad Max. You know, it's a lot of things that's going on with Mad Max that everybody always got a problem. Mad Max is snitch, Mad Max this, Mad Max that. You know what I'm talking about? When I read the report, Mad Max was under medication, all type of stuff. He was on his deathbed. You know what I'm talking about? He was on his deathbed and induced coma of medicine and everything. How did they get a confession out of him, man? I don't know, bro. I'm starting to think it's all weird and everything, man. You know what I'm talking about? You shouldn't even question a man who land on their back with you know what I'm talking about, with medication in his system, morphine and all that, you know, trying to fight. Versus a person who aware of what they doing, they conscious, they could comprehend everything, and they know, you know what I'm talking about? So, anyways, NoLimit Kyro, he was asked about Mad Max. And DJU asked him a good question. And NoLimit Kyro, he was telling the story about Mad Max. You know, before he called C Money, he was Lil Chris. He was like this, he was like that. You know, they got into a fight in school. You know, that's what best friends do. When you become best friends, you clash with your best of the friends. You know, who you call your real friends. He asked him about Mad Max, and he told him, he said, man, King Von or Melly can't fuck with Mad Max, can't compare to him. And on some street shit, he can't compare to him, man. I was like, wow. You know, the CPD accused Von of everything that's going on in Chicago. Hey, look, I know we overshadow Von, his good deeds, because Von did a lot of good deeds, paid for the kids, gave kids money, paid for barbecues and all type of stuff. He did all something over there. But yeah, you know, and then Melly, you know, he was the Reaper. He did something to everybody. But now the paperwork report's coming out that he ain't did nothing. Somebody else did this, somebody else did that, somebody else did that. And it usually be like that too, not taking nothing from Melly. But he said Mad Max wasn't messing with nobody. And when he said it, he ain't smiled. He ain't laugh about it. He ain't do nothing. He just had a joker face. So I got no choice to believe him. You know what I'm talking about? That Mad Max was on business. And he sounded like he was saying Mad Max was more than just the killer. He was like the one who was helping them when they ain't had no money. Like he was hustling. He was a go-getter. That's what you call it. He was a go-getter. You know, he was a person who go and get it. You know, if they all broke and they sitting in the trap crying, you know, he going out there to get it and come back and feed his homies now, split it with his homies. Or when it was time to stand on business, he knew that people weren't like that. He was standing on business. He ain't take nobody who wasn't standing. He was going by himself. Sound like, you know what I'm talking about? You know, we all, you know what I'm talking about, seeing all this death in Chicago and everything, man. You know, it's a lot of things going on, man. All we can do is tell the kids, man, learn from all this. Learn from everything. You know what I'm talking about? All these guys that have been murdered, man, rest in peace to them. Shouts to NoLimit Kyro, man. Y'all can watch that on DJU. I can't put nothing on my page. It's on DJU, though. I don't want to get struck. You know what I'm talking about? We just fought 50-something strikes. I can't afford to fight them no more, bro. You know? So, shout out to NoLimit Kyro again, man. Said